using a
fair.
random collection of stuff that I have painted, plus the
Okay.
things I need to finish off to have a full 10.
Shit. Well, you still going the same. Well, you painting the what they call it, Spider-Man villains, right? Spider
No, I'm
foes.
painting the
Oh.
Web
Oh,
Warriors.
Web Warriors. Okay. Damn.
So I've got I've got enough Web Warriors done. I've got some Avengers done, and then
Right.
it's the hangers on to round out a semi-competitive roster.
Okay. Damn, man. You got to tell me about that result later. See how you do. Um. So one is it 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. All right. I should be in.
Yep, you're in on my end, so just waiting for it to catch up.
Okay. So this is yours. Or is it? Yeah. Look. Okay. So I'm gonna. I have a way of doing it. So. Oh yeah, you can copy and paste. So I'm gonna look at my Cerebro.
Yeah, it's easiest just to copy it every time. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're using the same roster loads of times, you can save it in
Oh right.
TTS,
Okay.
but
I'll do that now. So I'm gonna.
if you're changing roster frequently, it's just not worth the effort.
Oh, fair. Uh. Okay. So at first I need to go tick, and I need export roster. Go at the bottom. Export roster. Uh. And I'll MCT codes. Copy. Go into the game, and then I'll paste if it allows me to. Oh wait, my
Your
thing's out.
ping should pull up.
Uh, it's not let.
Uh, Let me fix that for you. There
Yeah.
you go. Try now.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Cool. And then create roster, I imagine.
Yeah, if you pasted it, let's see.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, so we're almost there. We're missing something. Is that Emma Frost by any chance?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I think it is.
Um, okay, so if you desperately want to use Emma Frost, we
No,
can make this work.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just copying someone's list. They just liked her because she's coming out, so it's not necessary.
Okay, because there is a workaround because you can import your own card for
Okay.
her, well, since she's not in the roster yet, and just use a proxy character.
It's alright. I can just use other characters. I think if that's
All
possible.
right,
Oh yeah. Well,
so
I need 10. Obviously, I might just replace it next time.
I mean you can do it now. It's
Okay. How
not
do
going
I
to
do it?
take you. Well, the easiest thing is just update your Cerebro thing and
Okay.
replace her and any card. You don't seem to have the Hellfire leadership, so I think it'd be just her card that you need to replace,
Okay.
and then you can just copy in a new code and make a new roster.
Do you have any ideas of what I would replace it with?
Um, let's see. Okay, the one thing about this is it's actually surprisingly highly affiliated. Most competitive rosters, or most of the net lists you're going to see, wouldn't have as many affiliated characters as this does.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. You've got some big hitters. You've got some tech pieces. Um, to be honest, I'd ask the question of: is there anyone you really want to try out? Because are you likely to use anybody else?
Hmm. I guess Ulik, I guess, could be interesting.
All right, chuck in Ulik and see how we can get on with him.
How do I remove characters on Cerebro?
Um, in the same way as you add them, you just uncheck the box.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let me just see Emma. Oh wait, I'm in tactics. Whoops. All right, this one. Emma, and then untag, and then Ulik. There we go. Cool. and then I'll do the same thing again. Export. Export roster. Copy and paste. What the hell? Wait, there we go. That's a lot of code to remove. Right, cool.
It might be there twice. This would be the problem. So yeah, close that. Chuck the old one.
I'll delete
I
this.
wouldn't be surprised if it freaks out.
Let's have a look. Is he there? Oh wait,
Well,
this
he's
one.
there.
He's loading in, I guess. Oh, there we go. He's in.
Okay. So did this roster come with a kind of explanation as to how it should be used, or are you going to
No,
be playing
all I wanted
letting
to
that
know was
fly?
like an optimal Brotherhood roster, and it's fully affiliated. But it's probably like you either have Mystique or Magneto, obviously, and like go Tool and stuff. But I'm not quite sure. I know with Mystique you can run bigger stuff, whereas you can't with others. With Magneto, I guess. I think.
Well, typically, if you're playing Tool, you probably bring Magneto because
Oh,
then
okay.
you get more efficient models. It depends whether you want which leadership is more valuable to you. Like Magneto is valuable if you're doing lots of destruction of terrain,
Right.
but otherwise Mystique is probably better, even if you're trying to play Tool.
Yeah, because I was asking about if I should use Hulk, and apparently like Mystique is the one where it's popular. But
Yeah, that would be because you then, if you were playing Magneto and Hulk together, that's 12 threat
yeah,
for two models,
right,
and the trick for your opponent then is stay away from them.
right, yeah, that's fair. Well, man, I guess we can just go through the game and go through the phases again, just see what happens.
Yeah, I guess useful thing for you is now you can start setting up the board and everything. So in
Okay,
the middle here,
right,
in this bit here, we've got random buttons by the timer. If you
right.
click the random map button, the black bit,
Oh yeah, whoops. Okay, demons downtown. Okay,
okay,
build.
that is strangely open. Is that complete? It is not complete. Sorry, I'm going to draw another one because it
Yeah,
looks
it's fine.
like one of the buildings has got glitched and didn't load.
Fair enough.
I could tell because there was a big gap in one side. All right, so we've got terrain. Now what's the next step we need to do to get going? Do you remember?
Uh, I guess deploy, right? Oh,
Uh, you're a few steps ahead. So
uh,
before we deploy, we need to know
what
who's on
mission we're
our
doing?
team.
I
Yeah,
see.
and how? What do we need to do that?
I guess we select one extract, one crisis, I guess, right? Or something.
Yeah, but again, you've missed one step because we need to know whose we're
Okay,
picking from.
right.
We're gonna roll
Roll.
for priority.
Alright, alright. Okay. So how many dice we rolling?
5 dice.
Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Boom. Let's see. Wow, that
Okay.
looks bad. Or is it good?
It's
I'm not sure. But you
it's
got three.
3-all.
Okay.
We've got 3 successes. Now we need to remember the tiebreaker. I believe it is crits, then wilds, then hits.
Do have some
So
crits.
I've got 2 crits to your 1. So I believe I win. I'm gonna,
Okay.
rather than cheat you, I'm gonna make sure I'm playing correctly. It's one
Okay.
of those things that comes up so rarely that I
Fair.
just don't have it remembered. Uh, priority. No, that doesn't help. In ties, it's broken by criticals, then wilds, then hits. So yeah, I'm afraid I do have priority,
Fair. Fair.
which means the choice is mine. So First
Okay.
thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your cards. Let's see. I like extremists. I don't mind demons. I also don't mind mutant madmen.
Question: what would you say is like my best like mission, if that makes sense? Just wondering.
They're so variable. It's hard to
Okay.
say one
Fair.
best. Like there will be one that you're really good at compared to your opponent's models,
Right.
so therefore you'd want to play that if you get the choice. You'll also find as you play more games that you have a preference for a certain play style,
Fair.
and that'll lean into certain types of things. Like I don't particularly want to do mutant extremists, for example,
Fair. Yeah.
because of the restriction you can only do a single move action per turn
Okay.
if you're holding a senator. And if I'm playing webs, then they like to move around a lot.
Right.
Um, I don't mind the new alien ship, though. I also don't mind hammers because I've got that in my roster. I'd like extremists. I'm pretty sure I've got extremists. I don't remember which I picked. Formula, portals, extremists. Yeah. I don't want to play. Actually, I don't mind demons now that I think about it, because I have some tech in here to get around demons being a big deal. So I'm going to select my extracts.
Mm.
And if you select a secure,
Okay. So I get to select. Okay.
yeah, hit the blue button, and it's all randomly selected.
Fair.
So we've got Spider Infected Invade Manhattan. So there's going to be 5 people to pick up. If you're holding them, maybe you'll move, controlled by the opponent. And demons, 3 points down the center of the board that set people on fire and make them roll less defense dice when they're attacked.
Interesting. All right.
So yeah, most people who use demons have character abilities to ignore, incinerate, or move attacks around, and I'm not seeing anything in your list that is particularly good for that. But the
Right.
reason if you play an attrition roster and you want to kill everybody, though, it also helps. If people are incinerated, they're easier to kill. So I
Right.
suspect that is the plan. Now, first step for you as the player without the initiative, without priority, you can rotate the board. This button here lets you rotate it. Pick whichever board edge you want on your side.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try and rotate. So is it rotate?
Yeah, there's a button there. If you click it, it'll rotate 90 degrees and just keep doing it till it's the orientation you want. It's this
So
one
this
here.
one. Okay. Interesting. So okay. Here we go. Rotate. Well, let's just say it like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's just try it.
Okay. And then the second question is which threat value would you like to play at? 19 or 17?
I guess let's try 17. I guess why not?
All right then.
So I'm gonna hide my roster. And I guess I'll just select.
Can I get a good 17?
Sorry. How many special cards are you meant to take up? Like these
You
What?
should pick 5 team tactics
Yeah,
cards.
5. All right. I've got mine.
Yeah, I've also selected mine.
So I guess we just I reveal roster,
Yeah, so auto activate, and then you can turn off your hidden zone.
hidden zone. Okay.
Yeah, you want to hit this button over here.
Just keeping it simple. What I know.
What have we got here? Some good stuff. We've got Nito, Juggernaut, Toad, and Sabertooth. You only seem to have.
Whoops.
Well, yeah, it's all right. They're still here, so just move them over.
Right.
So I know Magneto, Juggernaut, and Toad. I know Sabertooth. All right, we got exceptional healing. Yes, because you do have a healing factor character. Patch up makes sense. Refraction makes sense. Brace makes sense. Does it make sense?
I'm not sure. I just heard it's good. I don't know.
Yeah, it's generally a good pick, and I suppose I did have quite a lot of collisions in my roster between poor Spider-Man and Venom and Captain Marvel and Black Panther and Luke Cage.
Sounds
That's
good.
actually quite a lot. Um, and do you know who I am? Yeah, all makes sense. So I have got leading my Avengers roster Captain America Steve Rogers with Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Luke Cage, and Black Widow. Team Tactics cards, Inspiring Monologue, Heroes for Hire, Avengers Assemble, Brace for Impact, and Patch Up.
Okay. So what kind of affiliation is this?
This is Avengers using
Avengers.
Steve's
Okay.
leadership. So his leadership is the best one in the game,
All
hands
right.
down. Um, the first superpower each character uses each turn is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1. So this means, for example, that Steve can bodyguard for 1 the first time each turn.
Right.
Or he can use his vibranium shield for 1 each turn. Black Panther can do disgusting things turn 1.
I can imagine.
Captain Marvel doesn't take 5 turns to get enough power to do anything cool under Steve. So these things all add up to do cool things.
Sounds
Just
good.
means I can use more superpowers with this roster.
I'll definitely take note of was it Steve Rogers' uh,
Yeah,
leadership?
if you like Avengers, he is great. To be honest, I think he is one of the best leaders in the game, if not the best leader in the game,
Damn. Okay.
purely because of that leadership. It makes nearly everyone better.
Fair. Fair.
All right. So now we selected.
Yep.
I'll set up the crisis tokens. So there's a button for this as well. So we've got the demons
Okay.
down the center, and the
Right.
purple spider infected scattered around. So underneath this center spider infected, there is a demon portal.
Okay.
And the last thing to do is deploy lines.
All right. So guess we select.
But I will be deploying first since I'm the
Oh,
one with
right.
priority. So I'm going to put Black Widow down there,
We all doing it one by
one
one.
by one
Yeah.
by one.
Okay. And what stick are we using?
I've set up the deployment snap. It should be 3, but it'll do it automatically for you.
Oh, okay. Sure. I guess. Uh, guess we'll set Juggernaut here. Oh, is that maximum? Oh shit.
It's not, but if you pick up the model, it won't let you move it further than
All right. Cool.
he possibly can go.
All right. Cool.
You happy there?
Yep.
Okay, who's next for me? Um, go for Black Panther next.
Okay. I guess. We'll set up. Hmm, this. That would be me.
Okay, what do we do next? I think it's time for Captain Marvel. Oh man. She's quite happy there.
Move them to me, and then I guess we'll move Apex Predator. I guess. Whoops. Sorry. Whoops. Grab the base. Guess we'll move him here. That'll be me.
Right. And Steve next to Captain Marvel.
And fine art. Do I deploy the constructs first or what?
No, so they come in the power phase with your Master of Magnetism superpower, I believe.
Right. Okay. Guess
So just Magneto himself.
place that there. And that'll be me.
Okay, and then finally I have Luke Cage, the drop. And he is just gonna sit there. Okay, so things to note before we get started. All of these objectives are worth 1 point.
Right.
And the other important notes are, so if you're within one of these flaming portals in the power phase, you'll gain Incinerate. You've avoided the easy trap to fall into with a big base character like Juggernaut, because you can deploy a large base model within range 1 of those
Okay.
portals.
Right. And then
Hopefully
what's
it's
the advantage of being near them, or what? Was there just none? Oh no,
well,
can avoid it, I guess.
sometimes it'll help because you can interact with an objective without moving, but you don't want this to happen because otherwise you would be incinerated at the start of the game.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay, and then the other thing I was going to point out, so you have fewer models than me.
Yep.
It, generally, this means that you will have priority every other turn in the game.
Right.
So unless you kill lots of my characters before they activate, you're going to maintain that going first.
So. So does that mean I'm gonna go first here, or?
No. So at the after the first round, every turn it alternates. Whoever finished goes
Okay.
second the next turn. If
Right.
that makes sense.
Yep. Makes sense.
All right. So let's clear this up. So I'm going to turn off deployment lines. And then we have what's the first step in each turn?
Power phase.
Power
Right.
phase, exactly. And there's a button for that. So we're going to automatic power phase.
Right.
Now, are there any power phase things for your characters?
Uh, I mean, Magneto's not getting anything yet. Haven't destroyed anything.
Well, there is something
Oh
for
wait.
Magneto.
Oh yeah, his constructs.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll place. I got to place it small within something. All right.
Within 3 of Magneto, I believe.
3. So this big stick, right? Right here.
Yep.
Okay. And I can snap. I'll just snap to the nearest base. Okay, cool. And then I'll grab this, and I guess we'll move this here, and we'll move this. Let's say.
It's only one, not both.
Oh, one. Whoops. Okay. Cool. No, that's me.
Okay. So I need to decide who I'm activating first. Oh, the last thing to double check is there's no crisis effects. We have crisis effects in the power phase for both of our crises, but neither of them are going to affect this turn. So, as I said, if you're within one of these flaming portals, you're going to get incinerated in the power phase.
Right.
And if you're holding a spider infected, we need to roll dice to see if you move.
Okay.
But that's all we need to do on that front.
All right then. So I guess you're just calculating what your move is.
Yeah, no, I'm just mulling over. I would like to start with Black Widow.
Sure.
Black Widow is going to move to within one of this spider infected. She is going to pick it up, paying 1 power, and then she is going to move onto my back portal. And do what Black Widow does best, hide at the back and do nothing else.
Fair enough. So you, what's happened with this incinerate stuff?
So she's not incinerated yet, but next turn she will be. When you're incinerated, you roll 1 less defense die to a minimum of 1. So she's going to be rolling 2 defense die on physical, 1 on energy, and 3 on mystic. If I leave her incinerated next turn.
Right. Okay.
But it's over to you now.
Am I able to immediately use Juggernaut's smash things?
Um,
4 power,
have you
right?
got the power? You
Oh,
can
don't.
move and then nothing stops the Juggernaut if that's what you're
Oh
thinking.
yeah, yeah.
Because I think the move gets you 2 power. Your
Alright,
unstoppable momentum superpower.
cool. So I can move and then use I'm the Juggernaut, right?
Nothing stops the
Oh,
Juggernaut.
nothing stops the Juggernaut. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay. I will move him short. Let's see the short. This is the short. I got to figure out the hotkeys for this as well eventually.
Yeah, if you've got a numpad, it should be 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do all the good stuff.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Well, 0 resets everything. 1 puts out range 1. 2 puts out range 2. 3 puts out range 3, etc. Then 6 does the towards away angle. 7, 8, and 9 are short, medium, and long.
Oh, I got. Wait. Yeah. I think I'll sort this out later, but I'm looking at configuration. I'm seeing controls. Well, is it under scripting?
Possibly, I'm not sure.
Zoom, pan, magnify, RPG. Damn.
No. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. So you've got scripting 1, scripting 2, does keypad 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I just have
So
to put one.
whatever you set scripting 1 to be will be measure range 1. Scripting 2 will be measure range 2.
Okay. Wait, did I have to save? Sorry, just configuration.
Pass, I'm not sure. I'm just not uh, tweaking anything of mine yet.
Uh. Oh, keypad. Got keypad. Right. Let me try one. Oh no, well, I got end here.
Yeah, if you mouse over a model, it'll snap to them, so it might not work if you're not moused over a model.
Oh.
So
Okay.
mouse over, say, Juggernaut, and then press 7, and then you should get that short sticking to him.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll try now. So I'm gonna mouse over and press 7. Oh, I
There
see.
you go.
Cool. Well, okay, how do I go back?
Press 0 to clear it all.
I got set to got set on 0.
Yeah.
So what did that be? Keypad 10 Oh no, keypad 0.
Yeah, script 10 to keypad 0 is the reset everything.
Okay,
So whatever you set
there we
script
go.
10 to be will do it.
Progress. So if I want a short, I need 1,
No, short is 7.
7. Cool. So I guess I'll move short like, and is it automatic snap?
Yes, you'll notice it's stuck to. Oh no, it's stuck to Juggernaut, but you don't. It doesn't do the place snap
Oh,
on the other
sorry.
end automatically.
So I still got to press snap, right?
Well, it snaps to him. You've got to press place to do the
Place.
sticking move, and now you should be done. Oh, you just clicked off it.
Oh,
Place. There you go.
cool. I just want to move, and then I'll just use his power, I guess. Well, so is it?
Okay.
It's one. It's short again, right?
Well, he's moved, so that triggers his unstoppable momentum.
Right.
And he gains 2 power, which is what we're going for. And now you can pay the 3 power to do unstoppable momentum.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to 7. Smash this. Oh no, sorry, got a place. Right.
Yep. No, it's a push, so it's not a
Oh,
place.
push. Right. Sorry.
Uh, and I'm going to remind you of one thing as well. If you um, miss up, mix, mix something up and pick something up when you're not supposed to, without letting it go, if you press escape, we'll go back to where it started.
Let me
But
try.
now this is stuck to Juggernaut. You can pick your angle, then do the throw push.
Okay, so throw, push, and now I move it, right?
Yes, because the advantage of this is you're going to destroy the construct as well.
Okay.
So you've got a size 3 and a size 2 destroyed.
Okay, so we just delete that, delete the van and stuff.
Yeah, but they're locked, so if you mouse over them and press L, they will unlock, so you can actually delete them.
Okay, so now I can delete. Cool.
Uh, so you can give everybody's getting a power basically for that.
Right.
So Juggernaut should have 1 left
Oh,
because
it's
you've paid 3.
does Magneto get a power?
Yeah, everyone, because you've got 5 power to give out between 4 characters, because you can't give a character more than 1 power per turn from the leadership.
So me destroying that construct also gave me a power.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's the leadership. So that's what I assumed you were trying to do: power everybody up.
Fair, yep. And that will be
Uh,
me. Just got to
no,
press
hang on.
Oh,
You've still got an action on
oh,
Juggernaut,
whoops.
and you can pick up that spider infected if you want.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to do that.
So let's not uh, beat you out of actions and potential victory points.
Yep. So I press 0 to move that, and then I pick. Do I just pick? Can I just pick it up? Because I'm close enough. My base is touching.
Yep, you're within 1, so you pay 1 power and
Oh,
just pick it up.
okay. One
Not
move.
necessarily in that order. We know he's
Yeah.
got the power.
All right. Cool.
Stick it on Juggernaut's card so we know who's got it, and you'll see he's got a little logo above his HUD to
Right.
say this person
Nice.
has got it.
Cool. Is that all my actions or?
No, you still got 1 action. There's interacting and a superpower. They aren't actions.
Right.
So you could, if you don't mind getting incinerated, you could move on to one of the portals,
Mm,
or you could just move in a position to do something next turn.
I guess. I guess I'll move. So I'll just press 7, and I guess we'll just move like this, and we'll actually like that, and then I got place and move, and that'll work, right?
Yep, that's all legal.
And then I get 2 power. Oh
I
no, was it?
think that only counts once per turn.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, you can only unstoppable momentum once per turn.
Okay, all right then. That's me.
Okay, who do I activate next? Have you done what I need you to do? Possibly. So I'm just doing some measuring to see if I can make this uh, nastiness work.
Okay.
I think the answer is yes. It's just a case of, is that worth it for the position I will be in for next turn and for subsequent things. Nah, I'm gonna activate Luke next. And Luke is gonna move and again. Be a bit further back. And then he's going to pick up this spider infected. And that's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move Toad, I guess. And he moves, I imagine, long, I guess, or medium.
He does not, but I will remind you, he has some superpowers that let him do some things
Hop.
with objectives. Like he gets extra movement on a superpower. He can pick up objectives from further away.
Finders, keepers. And this character may interact with objective tokens with range 2 instead of 1. So
Yeah, and I think range 2 is actually 3 times range 1, just to be extra confusing.
okay, fair. So range 2, range 1. Range 2 is this stick?
Yeah, that's range 2. Range 1 is the width of any of those sticks.
Okay. And I imagine I can't reach it, right?
Not from where you are, no. But you don't have to get as close as anybody else to pick things up, for example.
Right, so
Because he might be able to double move and get within range 2 of this spider infected. I don't know if that is possible. So I don't know if you want to risk it.
probably not. Would I be able to? Was it? Yeah, he has 2 power for a leap, a hop.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to pick up any objectives because that's a whole other power.
Oh right. So would I be able to move towards the spider effect and then move back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. He can climb up, so obviously, right? I mean, or not?
He is a wall crawler, yeah, so he ignores terrain when he's moving.
Okay, I will. So I'll grab a medium stick. Oh yeah, wait. What? I should learn this. What number is medium?
8.
8. Right. And does it automatically start down? I got to press place. Cool.
Yeah, you have to press place when you're ready to move the model, but it snaps to the model you're trying to move
Right.
when you spawn it.
So I'll spend 1 power. I'll pick up this token. Whoops. Oh shit. It's not letting me grab it.
It's because you still got the snap on the stick. Try now. I've turned it off.
Okay. And I'll grab this, I'll add it to him. And then I can use a second movement action, right?
Yep.
I'll just put 0, 8. And then place. And we'll just simply move back. And I'll press done. Actually no, I'll press 0. And then that will be me.
Okay, so one thing that we've forgotten on your side, you put activated tokens on Juggernaut and Toad.
Or activate. Oh shit, I got incinerated.
It's alright. That's not on there. So if you can just click them and they will apply.
This.
No, activated. So
Oh, activate. Oh, right. Then the ticks, right.
so we know who has activated, and it'll freak out the mod if we try and do the handy tools and they're not on there.
Right. So what?
Uh,
I got incinerated.
you
What?
did not get incinerated.
What's with this?
That's because he can give it out.
Oh,
So
okay.
his spit acid attack can give people incinerate.
Ah, I see. I
That's
see.
why it's there. So it's handy if you give it to somebody else. You don't have to go looking for the token.
Fair, fair. Well, that's me.
Okay, that is not really what I wanted you to do with Toad. So let's see. Can I do what I wanted to do with Steve? Fairly easily, I think. Yeah, I think we can make this work. So Steve is going to move. And he's now within range 4 of Juggernaut. Perfect. And he should be within range 2 of Luke. Perfect. Not within 2 of Black Widow, but we can't have everything. And then my second action is going to be an attack on Juggernaut. Now,
Okay.
normally this would be a line of sight problem, but Steve does not care about line of sight with his shield throw.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, you don't get cover for this either, because he's bouncing the shield all over the place.
Makes sense.
So into Juggernaut.
So,
I don't think you have any cards or
no.
superpowers to use.
So how much dice is this?
You're rolling your physical defense.
Which is a let's have a look. Is it 4? Oh no, that's his power.
Yeah, 4.
It's 4.
That is
4, right?
his physical defense.
So okay, remove dice. Add 4. Then I'm gonna roll. Oh, well, that was pretty shite.
Right. Well, you got a crit to
Oh.
to add in extra dice.
Oh, crit again.
Okay.
What
So
the heck?
now we see if there's anybody abilities to re-roll our own dice. I don't have
do
any
not believe
re-rolls.
so. I don't believe
I
so.
don't think you do.
Yeah, I can't. I know he can reduce damage, but he doesn't have any power.
Well, that's if only if you take damage in the end. We don't need to worry about that just yet.
So,
Alright, so there's no abilities to reroll our own dice, any abilities to reroll your opponent's dice. I don't think that's any of
nope.
those because they're even rarer. So the last thing to do is compare results. So I have got a hit and a wild for 2 successes. You've got a crit for 1 success. So you take 1 damage for that
1 damage.
and gain a power because you were damaged by an enemy effect. And then we apply all of the after the attack things that Steve has. So he gains a power for using the shield throw. And I rolled a wild. So on a wild, I get to ricochet. I can make an additional shield throw attack on an additional character within 3 of the original target, any distance from this character. So I can now target either Sabretooth or Magneto with the same attack. Let's weigh this up. Sabretooth is just gonna heal it whatever I do and power him up to do damage. Magneto would just get powered up to throw stuff. Let's go for Magneto. So Magneto is taking this. Now you have an option to spend power to use your Mystic Defense, use your Force Projection superpower.
And that is how much power is it?
2, I believe. Yes.
I guess so. Actually, no. It's only 1 damage. I guess.
Well, it's
It
5
could
dice. I
5
could roll
dice.
5 crits and then get 10
Oh
successes.
yeah, that would be shit. All right then.
But yeah, it's up to you. I'm very, very unlikely to daze you. I'm only just gonna power you up.
Kind of funny. Uh, I guess it's damage. Let's remove it. I'm gonna spend 2 power. Is it for? Was it?
Force
Also
projection
force
is
projection. sure.
Okay, so you're going to use your 6 Mystic Defense instead.
Yep. So I'm gonna roll 6 dice, I guess.
Yep.
Boop.
Well, I didn't roll 5 crits, but I rolled pretty well. So the same order, no crits to explode on either side. We've got, I have no abilities to re-roll my dice. I don't think Magneto has abilities to re-roll his.
Nope.
And no re-rolls of other people's dice. So we're all to comparing results. I have 4 successes, and you have 2. So you take 2 damage,
Okay.
gain 2 power. And the last thing is to go through the list of things that happen after the attack is resolved. So I gain a power, but I don't get to ricochet because I can't ricochet off a ricochet.
Oh.
That's Steve done. Your
Alright.
turn.
It's a bit dicey now. I got to put a tick. Oh no, he hasn't moved yet.
Nope.
Apex Predator. It's a bit more complicated. So what's his movement? It is that medium. And I guess you're ricocheting off my guys, I guess. Meh. I'll just grab, so this is 8. And I guess we'll just move somewhere. I guess here. It's got place. Yeah, I'll place. And I'll press done.
Yep. You've got one other action. Or you can possibly pounce as well if you want to. Oh no, you can't afford a pounce.
Yeah, I mean, so I have to spend the next movement action, right? Or do I have to spend?
Well, you've got another action. It doesn't have to be a move, but I don't think you can attack.
Yeah. I guess we'll just move somewhere small. I guess, well, with a medium stick. Well, we'll just move. Place. Done. And then that will be me.
Okay then.
So I guess Sabertooth hasn't been damaged yet, but he has like a healing factor, right? How does that work?
Yeah. So at the end of his activation, he removes 1 damage, I think. His
Right.
healing factor is 1. But since he's taken no damage, he doesn't heal any.
Fair.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't attack Sabertooth. Like if I only got 1 damage through, I'd be giving you a power for no real gain. But no, there were certainly benefits to it in if I had got a really high roll and you thought I should probably use exceptional. You couldn't afford exceptional healing.
Nope.
Never mind. It's too late for all that ifs, buts, and maybes now. All right. Let's think about it. Do I do Captain Marvel or do I do Black Panther? I'm gonna do Black Panther. He does not care about this car because it's the same size as him. And he is gonna end up just there. Grab the spider infected. and then run over here. Your turn.
Okay. Magneto. Guess. So okay. I guess we'll just move short. 7. Place. Done. And I can move again, I guess.
Yep.
I'm able to just like move in the same place, kind of, practically.
What if you don't want to go anywhere? You don't have to move at all.
Right. Yeah, I'll probably just stay here then, if that's possible.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, wait. Can I destroy anything?
You can throw something. You can probably throw the barrel stack. I believe you need to pay 1 power per size of the thing you're destroying.
Am I still in reach of it?
Yeah, he can throw within range 3. Yeah, it's 1 power per size of the thing you're throwing. So he could throw not the bin, but he could throw these barrels or the rusted car.
I'll
They're
I'll,
both
thro
size 2.
I'll throw the barrels, I guess.
Okay. At what?
I'm able to.
I suppose nothing, because you're not going to
Yeah,
destroy anything else.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Basically, so I delete it, right?
yep. And then you'll have 2 power to give out to anybody on your team.
Press delete. I guess. Saber-tooth likes power, I guess. Actually, is there anything on this character? Spit acid, tongue lash, blah. Oh, so I can. Does it have to be split? I guess.
Yeah, it has to be 1 to 2 characters.
Okay, we'll give Saber-tooth that, and we'll give him that, and that will be me.
Okay.
I'll give him a tick. Oops.
All right. So you finished your models, and I've got somebody left. So that means you're getting priority, i.e., you're going to go first next turn.
Okay.
Now then, let's see. Nope, that's not happening. So I am gonna let's look at that. That feels doable. I'm gonna double move Captain Marvel. She's gonna end up there within 2 of Steve. And that is her done. So we're at the end of round. We do. Do you remember what the steps are in the cleanup phase?
And well, remove the ticks, I guess, right?
Yeah, but that's not the first thing we do.
Automatic cleanup, I guess.
That's the thing that removes it, which is so that's the last thing we do. The first thing we do is check points.
Oh, right, right.
So we've got it's 1 point for everything in this setup. So 1 for each portal, 1 for each spider,
I
and
see.
I have 3 spiders and 2 portals, so score 5. And
3, I guess.
I think you have 2
Oh,
spiders.
2, only 2. So let's look at. So where's my icon?
You need to spawn one. There's a button that says create custom token. Okay. Then next step is any player effects in the cleanup phase, like superpowers or tactics cards. I don't think there's anything like that in this list. Certainly not on my part. Then we
Nope.
would do any crisis effects. There are none of those. And then we can do cleanup, which I will press. Then you're going first. You've got the priority token. We're into round 2. Everything's cleaned up. So what's the first step in round 2?
Is it automatically or is it power up? Or we've
Power,
already
yes.
power, okay.
So we hit the auto power button. Then we say, are there any player effects that need to be done?
Any player effects? I guess yeah, Magneto's stuff.
Yeah, it would be starting with you. So spawn a construct.
What shit? Sorry, I gotta put it within short. Was it short or what? Or stick to
Within 3.
within range 3? I'm sure it was in. Can I just say, is it practically it's in range, right?
Well, yes, it's within range, unless you want to move it.
No, this will be fine, I think.
Okay.
Cool.
I think Magneto should have an extra power
Right.
because you didn't give him one last turn for the construct, and you should get another one now for having a construct on the field.
Okay.
All right. So the only player effect I have for the power phase, actually that's not a power phase effect. Never mind. Then we have to do the crisis effects. So as the player with priority, you get to choose. Would you like to do spiders first or incinerate first? I'll help you out here. You want to do incinerate first.
All right then.
The reason being, Luke Cage has a spider and is on a point. If you did the spiders first, he might end up not on the point.
Okay then. So what? I pick incinerate from here or what?
Yeah, but anywhere you got an incinerate token, you don't have to give any out because none of your people are on the flaming portals. Only my guys.
Okay. All right then.
So I incinerate. Captain Marvel's immune to incinerate, so I don't give it to
Right.
her. Luke Cage gets incinerated, and Black Widow gets incinerated.
Right.
Then we do the spiders. So you pick one of your characters
Pick one of my
that has a
characters.
spider.
How's a
So
spider?
Juggernaut or Toad.
And what happens with when I pick them?
We roll 1 dice for them to see if I get to advance them short. The
Right.
50-50 chance.
I guess let's roll on Juggernaut. I guess first, or yeah, let's roll on Juggernaut first. I guess.
Okay. So roll the 1 dice.
Is it clues? Oh, whoops! I'm pinging. My bad. There we go. Come on. All right, move one. There we go.
Okay, so you've got a shield so you don't move.
Okay.
And then we do the same for Toad.
Well, that is a failure.
You're a failure, so he doesn't move either. They're used to controlling the spiders. Alright, I'm going to roll for Luke first. And Luke gets a hit, so he is moving. You get to choose where he's going.
Well, he can advance, I guess.
You get to move him short.
Short. Right. That's a medium. This is short. Right. Police. And this is short. That'll be fine. Yeah. Press 0.
Is he within 1? He is not within 1 of that portal. Okay, that's something I need to be aware of. Alright, Black Panther is not moving, and Widow is moving, so you get to advance Black Widow short as well.
7. Place. Guess we'll... There we go.
Done?
Yep.
Okay, and then it's over to you. Now,
Okay.
you have fewer models, so if you don't want to go first, you can pass and make me go first.
Alright. I will move by... I'll make... What's this? 7, 8. Whoops. This is a... This isn't... Yeah, this is a medium. And we'll just run away. This place. And I can move again, right?
Yep.
Okay. I hope I place the... Oh, shit. Would that work?
Looks fine to me. I don't know what the problem might have been.
And I think I didn't press place. Like
It
jam.
all looks good.
Alright, yeah, that's me. I'll give him a tick.
Okay then. Well that changes my options a little bit. I think the option it is though. I just want to use Steve, and I'm gonna shield throw into Juggernaut again.
So it's a... It's
So it's a physical attack. So I think you got 4 defense dice for that. Yeah, you take absolutely nothing from this, and I don't even get a ricochet. And I'm going to do the same again for my second action.
So...
And rolled nothing. So you don't even need to bother rolling.
Alright, cool.
And that's Steve done. Because I don't think I want to put Inspiring Monologue down. No. Your turn.
Right. Gonna grab my short stick. I'll place. I'll move him. Oh wait, I got a push. Well, actually not yet. Whoa, what happened? Never mind. Oh wait, what?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to... no, it is snapped. No worries. I just want to like use my...
You can't end there because you're overlapping the construct.
Okay. Just so that will be my move, right?
That's a move action, yes. So that gets you 2 power.
Cool. And then I'll use Nothing Stops the Juggernaut for free. And I'll move short. Whoops. Oh, there we go. I'll place and I'll throw push.
Alright, so you go through both of those. So that's again 1 power for everybody.
So I'm gonna unlock these cars.
Yeah, if you delete them, then you'll be able to place Juggernaut flat.
Right, let's start with this car. Oh shit. Delete, cool. And then this construct. What is... remove that and then press...
Alright, I've tidied up Juggernaut so you don't need to
Nice.
stick anymore.
Cool. Hold on. And then press delete. Cool. And that's 2. How much power split?
It's 1 for everybody because you've got 4 power to place, and you can only give... you've got 4 characters. And then you've still got an action left on Juggernaut.
I guess we'll just move away. 7. Whoops. 7. Place. And move. And press 0. Whoa. They're a bit overlapping.
Yeah, they can't be overlapping, so you'll need to move Juggernaut back so he's not overlapping.
Am I able to just move them slightly back?
Yeah, just you're able to move up to your move. It doesn't have to be the full amount.
Would that work? Is that legal?
Yeah, that all looks fine.
And oh yeah, and that'll be me. I'll give him a tick.
All right. I will activate Black Widow. She's going to shake for her first action to get rid of the incinerate, and then she's going to move back onto this flaming portal.
Yeah,
Your turn.
I guess we'll move Apex. I guess we'll move Apex medium. So you get a point for the flaming portal, right?
Yep. Everything is worth 1 point.
Might as well try. We'll move 8 here. Place. Move like that. Yeah. And you have to be within 1, right?
Yes.
Snap. Whoops. Is that within 1?
Yep, well you can see that the portal logo's appeared above his head. That will show up
Nice.
on anyone who's contesting an objective.
And that is me. And I'll give him a tick.
Okay, well my next activation is going to be Luke Cage, and he is going to shake the incinerate and move on to the center portal. Your turn.
Guess we'll move this Magneto short here. Please. Okay. And then we'll just I haven't got no I have to be in range or something.
You have to be within range 3, or you've got a bin to throw.
Yep.
I mean, you could possibly throw the building, but you're no, you're not within range 3 of either of those buildings. Because Magneto can throw big things.
So how is that required?
What do you mean?
So what's allowing me to throw range 3 buildings on this
So
sheet?
your Fatal Attraction superpower.
Okay.
So you can choose a terrain feature within range 3.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah. I'll just can't throw this building. I mean this size 4 thing.
You're not within range 3 of it, unless you move again.
Right. Okay then. 7. Move. Place. Move. Cool. And I'll unsnap. And that'll be me.
Okay, so are you going to throw it or not?
Is anyone in range?
No one is in range to be hit by it. I mean, he throws long, but no one is quite close enough.
I'm just gonna chill then. And I'll tick him.
Okay, so you've finished everybody? Yes. Okay. Panther. Let's figure out what you can do. You can do something useful. So Panther is going to move. And then he's going to move again. And then I'm going to, for the first time in this game, use a superpower. The whole point of bringing Steve's leadership. I'm going to pay 2 reduced to 1 power to use Pounce. He throws himself short, and I'm going to throw into Toad.
Right.
And you take a collision with Black Panther, so you need to dodge 3 damage, and Black Panther takes nothing from this.
Okay, so I have a physical of 3. Is it physical, right?
Yep, it's physical.
1, 2. Whoops. Whoops. -1. Whoop. None.
That is not a good block, so you take 3 damage on Toad.
2.
And you gain 3 power. Okay, and finally Captain Marvel. Decisions. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Captain Marvel. Is a medium. And I'm going to throw the building at Magneto.
Okay.
This is 3 power reduced to 2 because of Steve for a Danvers special. So it's a size 4 building you need to dodge. Would you like to pay 2 power to use your force projection? So you're rolling 6 dice, stop 5.
Well, that doesn't look good.
No. Alright. I'm going to let you do a take back here because there's something I probably should have told you beforehand.
Right.
So instead of playing 2 power to use your force projection, you should just pay 1 power to brace for impact.
Okay. Alright.
So gain a power back on Magneto, and you take no damage from that.
Okay, that sounds good.
So you spent your brace for impact.
So how do I let that?
Just press F on it and it'll flip the card.
Okay, brace for impact.
And other good news for you, because terrain was destroyed, Magneto gets to give everybody a power again.
Okay. Everyone gets 1, right?
Everyone gets 1, because it was a size 4 terrain. So I kind of had to do that. I didn't want Magneto throwing it at me, and burning your brace is...
Yep.
I would have liked the damage, but burning the brace is also good.
Yep.
And then my second action... Why shoot Toad? No, I'm going to get up on this portal. And that's her done.
Okay.
Okay, so end of round. How many points are we scoring this time?
So, we're down. I see 1 spider, 1 thing. I think 3 points for me.
I'm afraid it's only two because we
Oh,
both have somebody on this flaming
oh,
portal.
the contest. All right.
So it's whoever's got the most healthy. We both have one, so nobody's scoring a point.
Okay, so it's only two, right?
Yep,
Whoops, whoops, whoops.
and I score another 5. Okay, so any player cleanup effects? I don't think there's any of those.
Nope.
Uh, no crisis effects, so I'll just hit automatic cleanup. And we're ready for round 3. Uh, I definitely shouldn't be going first, so I don't know why I have the priority token. So
That's
over to you.
that's our automatic power phase, right?
Yep, yep.
And then Magneto's constructs, but I don't have any left, right?
You can spawn. There you go.
Guess what? That'll be that. And then I guess we'll move into the gameplay, right?
Not quite. So there's you need to give Magneto another power for the construct,
Right.
and then we need to do the crisis effects. So would you like to do the incinerates first or the spiders?
Let's have a look.
So there is a reason to maybe do the spiders first this time, because you could possibly get Black Panther incinerated, but then there's a risk of Toad also getting incinerated. Actually, no, you definitely couldn't get Panther incinerated. So it's probably worth doing the
Spiders, I guess.
incinerate first.
Or the incinerate. Okay, then.
Well, let me put it this way: there is no advantage to you in doing the spiders first because you can't gain anybody. None of mine can get incinerated that aren't already in position to be incinerated, and
Right.
it's only potentially increasing your risk.
Okay. So, hmm. So there's no reason to do spiders, right? So,
Well, there's no reason to do it first. We have to do them both.
right. So I guess I'll choose incinerate first, right?
Okay, so incinerate on Widow, incinerate on Luke, not on Captain Marvel, and one on Sabretooth, because I'm pretty sure he's not immune. Yep.
And then we move to the
Then we do the
so
spiders.
spiders, right?
So who would you like to roll for first?
Uh, let's roll for Juggernaut, I guess. So that's one dice.
Okay, he's moving.
Oh, jeez.
Where would I like him to be? There.
Interesting. And I guess we'll roll for Toad.
Yep. Toad is also moving, and Toad is gonna end up here, just in front of Magneto. And then I need to roll. Widow stays put this time. Luke is moving.
Right, so short. Whoops. Okay. This is. I wasn't quite sure. Hmm. Oh well.
Right. So would you like some advice
Sure.
on where you
Yeah.
might like to move him? So there's no way you can stop him scoring this point.
Yeah.
So the consideration in your mind should be, do I want to move him closer to attack him, or do I want to move him further away so he can't attack me for free?
Probably want to move him further away, probably, so he can't attack me.
Okay.
Done. No place. Zero.
And finally, Black Panther, who is not moving. All right. In that case, we're over to you for your first activation.
All right. Let's have a look at Miss Marvel's defense.
She's squishier than she would be later now. The catch is if you hit her enough to give her some power, she can do binary form and get extra attack and defense dice.
Right, and then Black Panther's got dodge and stuff, I guess.
Black Panther counts blanks on hit against physical or energy attacks, but throwing stuff at him is the best thing you can do to damage him.
And she's got 10. I guess we might as well just try Black Panther, even though it's got good
So
stuff.
who are we activating?
I will activate. I guess let's activate Magneto,
All right.
and I guess I'll. What's my spending? Shrapnel blast, right?
Yes. Although I'm going to recommend that if you do that, you'll do 1 damage to Sabretooth and Toad as well.
Oh, okay, so it's like AoE. Let's just try and throw stuff at him.
Yeah, it'll do. It's likely to do the most damage because I don't get my count blanks against throws,
Okay, so
and it's going to give everybody a ton of power as well.
I'll throw this bin. I think.
Okay, so it's 2 power off Magneto to throw that.
Whoops. Just going down. Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, that's right. It's size 2, so I need to dodge 3. So physical defense of 4. And I've got 2 crits. I take 1 damage.
Right.
And that bin is gone. Okay.
And
You also get to give out power. You've got 2 power to give from the leadership.
guess let's try giving Sabretooth and giving Juggernaut. And then I can still attack, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can throw the other piece of terrain. Magneto's fairly unique in that he can throw more than 1 per turn.
I guess let's throw the other terrain for, was it 1?
It'll be 3. So it's
Oh.
1 because you used it already, and then 2 for the size.
So I'm throwing this.
And then you can delete that. So again, I've got a dodge 3. And I've got a crit again. So a block 1, taking 2 damage that time. And now you've still got 2 actions left.
Gonna try, I guess.
You've also got to give out power to the 2 characters that didn't just get it.
To count, or just give to these two, Magneto and Finn.
Yeah. So now everyone's got 1. Perfect. Okay. So what are Magneto's 2 actions going to be?
He's gonna try striking Panther, I guess. Well, yeah, we're using his reverse polarity, I think.
Oh, this is going to be bad for me because you get to re-roll because you're within range 2 of me.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to re-roll any number of your 6 attack dice.
So am I rolling 6?
You're rolling 6. I'm rolling 4. I'm just checking whether there's anything I can do to make this better. Nope, there isn't.
sort of roll. Oh, so
Okay, you've got a crit, so add in another dice.
we will add. Oh, that looked
And then
blank.
you can reroll any number, not the failures, because you have no ability to reroll failures, but you can reroll the 2 blanks.
The 2 of them.
Yep.
That's possible. Okay. It's a hit, right?
Yep. So you got 3 successes. I'm blocking 4, unfortunately.
Ooh,
Black Panther is a
that's a good one.
tough customer today. You've still got an action though, so you could do exactly the same again.
Okay, might as well. So I'm gonna roll 6 again, right?
Yep. Yeah, my dice aren't as good this time. And you can re-roll the block and the 2 blanks.
So 3. I can re-roll these 3, right?
Yep.
Oh, there's one
Okay,
hit.
so you got 3, and I block 2, so I take 1 damage. And you, I think, gain a power for that. Yep. So you gain a power.
That's me.
Okay, that hurt.
Magneto's got a lot of attacks, man, when he can get going, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's something I've noticed between the last game and this one. You're holding him back more than you should. He should be
Mhm.
getting stuck in to have those
I,
6 dice reroll any attacks into somebody's face.
I don't know. I've heard that you don't want to move Magneto a lot, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's why you get him stuck in the middle
Oh,
where he's on the objectives and your opponent has to come to him.
right. Fair enough. Yeah, makes sense, man.
So, because you can see what he's like when he starts within range 2 of somebody
Mm.
and multiple pieces of terrain, he's doing loads of damage. I think I should use Black Panther before he dies. So, do I Inspiring Monologue?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I think I know my plan. And that plan is I'm going to activate Black Panther. I'm going to start off by paying 2 power reduced to 1 to pounce and throw myself. And I'm going to pounce. Like that. And I hit Magneto there. So Magneto needs to dodge 3.
And it's all. Was it force projection?
You can if you want.
Might as well just spend it, I guess. So I roll 6.
You roll 6 to try and stop 3 damage.
Boop.
You block 1, so you take 2 damage
2.
and gain 2 power.
I take 2 damage and gain 2 power.
Then I'm going to spend 2 power to activate Mantle the Black Panther, so I can reroll any number of attack dice this turn with Black Panther.
Right.
Then my first action is going to be a strike, but I've just realised my mistake here. I'll put a strike into Toad.
Sure.
So this is a 5 dice physical.
This will be free for me.
Then I can reroll my failures. It's 4 successes from me, and you block 2. So you take 2 damage.
Okay. Well, actually, wait. Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay, that dazes you. So before damage is dealt, I get to push you. Push you away short. So I'm going to push you to here. And then I get to drop the spider. Just going to sit right there. And then we need a dazed token on Toad.
Okay. I'll just move it there. Cool.
Then my second action is going to be a kinetic burst. So I'm going to spend all 4 of my power to drop a 7 dice energy attack into Sabertooth.
And my energy defense, was it mystical offense or what? Oh,
Energy, the yellow one.
Oh, free, ouch.
Unfortunately, you're also incinerated, so that's reduced to 2.
Oof, okay, 2.
Crit,
Does hit count?
not on defense, I'm afraid.
Ouch.
But I'm going to remind you of something in a moment, which I'm very annoyed that I forgot. So I'm going to roll a really good attack roll, and then you're just going to nope it. So I've got 5 successes. I'm going to strongly recommend that you play exceptional healing here and take 1 damage.
Makes sense.
So it's 3 power off Sabertooth to do that.
1, 2, 3.
And then you take a damage and gain a power back. And then I get to trigger some other effects off my attack. Did I get a wild? I did. So I get to Explosive Force. After this attack is solved, other characters within 2 of this character are pushed away short, and pushed characters suffer 1 damage. So I think that's just Magneto and Sabertooth. Yep. So I'm going to push Magneto this way. And he takes the damage and gains a power.
Damage, 1 health left.
And then I'm going to push Sabertooth to be away. Make sure I do the angle right. Let's try this angle. So we clear Captain Marvel, and we clear Toad. And then he takes the damage. And gains a power. So he should have 2 damage on him. But the power is have 1 more power.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I added it from the last one, so I only took one from
Yeah,
except
I was
for
just
here.
checking. So you should have one more power.
Cool.
No, right. Okay, it's all set now.
Okay.
And that is Black Panther done. Do I put a monologue on him? No, the last thing I'm gonna. Is that gonna help me? Nah, I'm not gonna do anything. Your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to, I guess, grab a short stick. So, I'm going to just try and move the Juggernaut once, twice. And I guess that'll give me 2 power. Then I'm gonna do the same thing again. We'll place. And then I'm just going to whoops. Just go like this.
So you're moving twice.
Yeah.
Or is that supposed to be a nothing stops the Juggernaut?
I'm whoa shit. Whoops. Wait, how do I move this? Sorry, unsnap. Let me just do. I'm thinking. I guess I should technically use nothing stops the Juggernaut and then attack and then move. I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, because so you've moved once to get the extra power.
Right.
If you move as a second action, you can't attack. This is why I'm asking that
Oh, I
if you do
see. When
nothing
you
stops
move,
the
right?
Juggernaut.
When you move twice, yeah, I'd probably want to do that instead. So
Right, so you pay 3 power then for a nothing stops the Juggernaut.
right. 1, 2. Sorry, whoops. 3.
And then you get to hit me with either a strike or a I'm the Juggernaut.
Let me just see.
Which will get either of them will get +3 attack dice.
I guess I should spend my stuff. I guess. It's probably. Or do I want to do a normal strike against
Well,
power?
are you saving for anything in particular?
Hmm.
If you're not saving for anything in particular, then I wouldn't worry about it. Spend it.
I'll just spend it. So what? It's 4 power.
4 power for the attack, yep. And it's 10
Whoops.
dice.
Okay, 10 dice.
It's my physical of 4.
8, 9, 10. That's a lot of fucking blanks.
Yeah, I've blocked all of that, I'm afraid to
Oh,
say.
jeez.
Do you have any other effects on this? Did you get a wild?
Nope.
You did not.
Okay, so yeah, that one. Well, I got to move again, I guess.
No, I'm afraid that is everything.
Okay.
Because you moved to trigger momentum, you nothing stops Juggernaut, and you attacked.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that would be me.
Okay, is it time for Captain Marvel? I can't get a power in any way. Except attack. For double attack binary form, feels like a waste. Oh, so close. Okay, I'm gonna activate Luke Cage. Luke's gonna shake the incinerate. He's gonna move. I should be in range. Yep. I'm gonna pay 2 power reduced to 1 to use Street Fighter and throw this subway entrance at Sabretooth.
Okay.
He needs to dodge 3.
Dodge 3, and I've got power 4, so I'm gonna get 4 dice. 1, 2, and 4. I think that's 4. And then I'm gonna roll it. And I only block 2. Well, that's 2.
So it's 1 damage.
So 1.
And that's Luke Cage done.
Whoops, is it going up?
It's gone up 2. Let me fix that.
Cool.
And you
Oh,
gain.
whoops.
Oh,
My bad.
that's alright. I'll sort that. And you gain a power as well. Okay, your turn.
Alright, so. Damn, I feel like I should have unloaded into Miss Marvel.
It's probably not a bad plan.
Yeah.
As long as you can get enough through to finish her off. Because
Well,
if she gets to attack you back, she will hit hard.
right. Wow. I think this game is reaching its close, and let's just see what Sabretooth can do.
Yeah.
Let's use the stop squealing for 4. 1,
Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
4. And then I guess we'll see what it does. This turn adds 3 dice to its next attack roll. So, and then
Yeah, you can use either of your attacks here.
probably the spender, I guess, right?
I would say it depends. The 1 attack dice is probably not worth the power.
Right.
I
Okay.
would consider Bloodthirsty Onslaught if you want the movement, if you want that place effect. So if you want to move somewhere within range 1 of Captain Marvel, then it probably is worth it. Otherwise, the ability to gain enough power to then use another stop squealing and die
Yeah. Well, I'm
floor slash.
probably won't survive anyway, so let's just use Bloodthirsty Onslaught.
Well, you get to attack twice before I can do anything. So
Okay. So I'll spend the 2, I guess.
okay. So it's what, 9 dice? 9 dice physical. Oh no, I should have done Captain Marvel first
So
because I need to and I don't have it. Okay.
since
It should be on 9 dice, I think. Oh, that your ping has decided
yeah,
otherwise.
whoops. Okay. Roll the dice.
See, this is what happens when you roll poorly occasionally. It swings back around. So you've got 3 dice to add in from crits,
So am I adding 3 dice?
adding 3 dice,
Okay. As soon as it
and 1
loads for
more.
me. Oh,
Alright, yeah, we're caught up.
alright, cool. And then oh, is that only 1?
No, that's alright.
Okay,
So on my end, you have 10
cool.
successes.
That's what we like to see.
I have no successes.
Well, at least 1 good
Uh,
swing.
so you have dazed Captain Marvel in 1 attack.
Sounds good.
So now you can place Sabretooth within range 1 of Captain Marvel.
Range 1. Do I just drag him or what?
Well, need to figure out. I mean, he might not have to move at all, but he has to be placed within range one of her now.
So can
But
I
where exactly that is up to you.
just drag her close to her base, or
Yeah, well, that's just as long as you're within range one after them.
oh, whoops. Am I able to just move it to her base?
Yeah, that's fine. It has to be within range one. That's the only stipulation.
Does that work?
Yep, that works.
Right, tick.
And that resolves everything. No, you still got a whole other action.
Right. I can do more attacks, right? Or
Yes, but I don't think anyone is in. Well, I suppose you could do another bloodthirsty onslaught into Black Panther because I think you're within range three of him.
yeah,
Yep.
we'll try. We'll try. Was it bl
Or you could attack Luke Cage. He's also within range three.
hmm, well, he's already at full HP. Let's just try.
Oh, damn it! Could I have saved myself? Ah, too late. So yeah, who would you like to attack?
So how many downs am I rolling with onslaught?
It'll be just 6 dice now because you don't have the power to do stop squealing and die.
Yeah. All right, then let's try and attack Panther, I guess.
Okay, so you have to spend 2 power, and then it's 6 dice physical into my 4 physical defense die.
6 dice physical. So, hmm. It's not showing the bin for me. It's like I'm looking for. Do I have a browser open? Let me have a look. Yeah, I do. I actually have
Uh,
a browser open. That's funny.
uh,
Oh, here we go. Okay. So 6 dice. Is that 6?
it's 5 on my end,
Give me one more.
and that's a 6.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna click the roll dice. And we get
You get
nothing. Yeah.
the dice swing back the other way.
Yep.
So that'll be everything from Sabretooth then, by the looks of it.
Tick.
And now I believe you're all out of models.
Yep. It looks like it.
Uh, the question for me is, how many points do I need? I need 6 points. Can I get 6 points? Yes, I can.
You got this.
Uh,
It's got to figure out, I guess.
yeah, I'm thinking of order of operations. So I'm currently scoring 5 points. So I
This,
can definitely
this,
score a 6.
this might be a surrender angle.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm weighing up in my head is, can I get up to 7? And I think it might be possible. It's just a question of, can I? No, I can't get up to 7 no matter what I do.
Well, I think I'm a bit far behind.
Yeah, no, I was figuring out I can win this turn, so
All right, let's see it.
unfortunately, that's it. So what did you think about the second game? I'm
It's
sorry
good,
I
man.
went a bit harder on
Hey,
you.
no, I
That
like it, man. The more you get punished, the more things just pop up. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely my Juggernaut rolling 10 dice, my Saber rolling 10 dice, like really late into the game, has me thinking about them utilizing them quicker. I'm
yeah,
definitely
exactly.
yeah, and I'm gonna heed your advice about the get Magneto to the center so he can do his terrain stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
it
I mean,
was good, man. I'm gonna check out the Brotherhood Discord section, maybe get some tips and see what we can go. Plan
yeah,
to
I
get.
mean,
Mm,
the other advice I would give you, and it's a mistake I often make myself, is you're giving up the objectives a little too
Yeah,
much in the
yeah, that's
first
fair.
couple of turns, and then it's impossible to get enough of a lead back, catch up enough.
Right.
Because one thing you should see with the roster that I've built is very durable.
Yeah, looks
I've
like it.
got I've got four characters who all have, no, actually, all of my characters have defensive abilities. Steve has abilities to redirect attacks and increase his defense dice. Captain Marvel is really good against energy attacks, just natively, and she can increase her defense dice. Black Panther counts blanks. Luke Cage reduces damage, and Black Widow has stealth. So as soon as I get an objective advantage, I can play defensively and play
Yeah.
keep away with my offensive characters, Black Panther and Captain Marvel, and maintain a lead that way. If you'd had Juggernaut come steaming down the middle,
Mm.
disrupting my ability to do anything, it would have completely changed my ability to play for the objective.
Yeah, I think in future phases I'm gonna play a bit more crazier with my at least my more powerful pieces just to see, because I feel like Sabretooth is like his damage taken is not that very high for what he can possibly do, like the risk versus reward and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, some of the ways to think about it is, you know, it's a dice game when it comes down to it. You don't need to be quite so scared. Think about how
Yeah,
many attacks Black Panther weathered,
yeah,
and Juggernaut can take more than that.
yeah.
Magneto can take as many as that.
Especially with like cards like exceptional healing and you know brace for impact. Like I was getting punished huge and yet can actually still live.
Yeah, no,
It's
exactly.
interesting.
That exceptional healing is a fantastic card, and I really need to
Yeah,
figure out what sets I need to buy to get me one for Lizard.
all fair. I thought. Actually, question: are you not able to proxy these?
I mean, it'll depend on the setting and the event.
Right.
I just I like it as an additional list building constraint that if I'm playing in person, I only use stuff that I actually have the real card of.
So,
It
are you,
stops me going, I'm going to take the best card from every card ever.
right. So when you show up to an event, you have to show up with 10 miniatures, right?
Um, I guess so. I mean, you could turn up with a roster that has fewer, just as long as you could make every points value with a number that with a roster you are happy to use.
I mean, I'm sure I could just show them like in a casual setting or something, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to, depending on the scene where you are, you could
Yeah.
agree that we're going to play at 19, say, and I'm going to bring, or you can decide the scenario, the crisis cards ahead of time to figure out what you need to bring.
It's fair
But if you
enough.
get the core set, there's 10 in there, and
Yeah,
that
that's making the
that's
most
it.
sense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's making the most
And
sense.
I mean, I will point out my tournament roster here
Right.
has one, two, three, four, five characters from the core set in it,
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense, man. Yeah,
and yeah, they're still pretty good.
yeah. I'm definitely probably gonna be thinking of getting that core set first. But yeah. Anyways,
And then
man. Mm,
yeah, then the other thing for you is if you want to play Brotherhood, it's I think the Brotherhood affiliation pack is that got Magneto and Mystique and Toad and Sabretooth
yeah,
in it.
I think so. I think I know one pack has at least Magneto and Toad and stuff, and
Well, they've that was like the smaller pack, but they've grouped some of these smaller packs together into affiliation packs, which have four models in. I was just trying to
mm,
remember what other four in that pack, and I think it is most of the ones you want.
yeah, because I'm thinking that I'm gonna be kind of just spending my time just learning the Brotherhood and just stick with it, and then see what anything synergize with Brotherhood. But
Yeah, I
because
mean it's the best way.
I know stuff like in the course that there's like Ultron and stuff like stuff I probably won't be using and stuff. It's like,
Well,
hmm.
from the core set, Baron Zemo's always good. Ultron maybe works. He's more thematically fitting than a lot of people. You
Right.
get some Cabal overlap with Brotherhood as well, so Red Skull's leadership gives you another option.
It's fair. Yeah, I'll probably just lean into it, but I'm definitely gonna play again. We're chill for the games, man. I'm curious. Got to tell me about when you get your tournament results, you know, and just the painting thing. Love to see it. If you're gonna post that in Discord, so that'd be cool and stuff, or just on private.
Yeah, I'll once I get everything finished. I got
Yeah,
8
man.
out of 10 models done.
Okay,
I've just got to
nice.
finish Captain Marvel and Luke Cage, or start them. I've
Right, man.
painted everybody else.
Well, I'm probably just gonna get some bed rest or whip out some games, man. It's been a pleasure playing again, and
You're very welcome.
I hope next time we play together, I can show you some moves.
All right, well,
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
All right, man. Have a good one,
Catch you
man.
later.
See ya. Let's